Hi guys, so welcome to the final part of part 2 of Master the Trace. Hi guys, welcome back. In the first part of the Master the Trace video, we had a look at how to make a kuta or mackerel trace. Today we're going to try it out. Zandy here is going to show us how to rig a kuta trace. Here's one of our pre-made kuta traces that he's just sorting out for us. We've got a lovely little sardine here to our left, right there. We're gonna rig that guy up and get them in the water and hopefully get a kuta. Yeah, thanks Zan.
Yeah, okay guys, basically what we're doing here is we're just taking a kuta trace. So we have a bunch of pre-made ones, different sizes and shapes. Obviously the sardine you're using can vary in size. So we're just trying to get one that kind of suits the shape and size of your fish. So a good estimate, just to put the hooks or the trace next to the sardine, just check it out. This one would be a perfect fit if you'd ask me. So one thing to just keep in mind, so obviously we have these two little trebles and then the circle hook there at the front, or the J hook, sorry, the J hook there at the front. And you just want to make sure that your leading trace comes out of the middle, as you guys saw in the previous video, and then your two trebles on the side. You want your trace wire to come out of the middle, your two trebles on the side, and then your J hook there at the front. So it's nice and easy. Just take your sardine and we're going to go through the gills here, through the nose, with the J hook, just right out of there, keeps the mouth nice and closed. Then all you want to do is you want to take out your leading wire, and then you have these two treble hooks here at the side. So basically what you want to do is you just want to pluck them here on the side, one on each side. This also helps that the two hooks and not one helps that the sardine doesn't toil around in the water, causing a mess with your line. So basically that is the rig. We'll just go ahead with a bit of this floss here, and we'll just secure the trebles to the fish itself. This just keeps it nice and tidy in the water. Just break that off and that's your rig. Get that in the water, hopefully get a kuta or two.
Hi guys, so welcome to the final part of part 2 of Master the Trace. We've had an excellent day on the ocean and really fun fishing. Got a variety of species that you guys will see in the full fishing video. But just to end off Master the Trace, Master the Kuta Trace, I wanna look at the trace that we used. The one that caught the fish eventually wasn't the one that we actually rigged up, but just to show you guys what a trace looks like afterwards, why we use what we use, and then Zander has a few questions he would like to ask. So if we look at the trace that we eventually caught our kuta on, it's, like I said, it wasn't the trace that we rigged up. It's one that used a circle hook, not a J hook. Not a huge difference in my opinion, but anyway, so you guys can see these things really take a beating. The leading wire, as I said, nice long one. You can see it did get some action, definitely got some action.
Even got quite a dent there, eh?
Yeah, so you see that's why it's really important to make that leading piece of wire quite long. Don't want it super short, because this definitely got some proper teeth to it, and if it was a nylon leader we probably would have lost that fish. But yeah, hooks held up well. Very important to use nice hooks. Like I said, I use the mustard hooks. Can never go wrong with them. But yeah, these wires, they take quite a beating, and you don't want to really reuse this trace. Like I said when I made the video, you don't want kinks in your wire. It makes your wire weak, and this has a lot of kinks in it. So
especially if it was only a couple of minutes to make the trace. I mean, the effort that goes in is not that much. You might as well just use the same hooks, redo the wire. I mean, if you calculate the fun you have fishing, you don't want to lose that fish due to a few cents you save on.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think
piece of wire there.
Definitely, I think recycling is very important as well. You can save a lot of money by reusing your trebles and your front hook. So yeah, no, that's definitely very important. Okay, guys. So, in all, you guys saw the trace worked very well for us. Got a nice kuta. Didn't lose a kuta, so that's always good. So yeah, in all, the works. Like I said, recycle your hooks. That's very important. To save a lot of money. Hooks aren't cheap. We all know that. But yeah, like Xander said, it takes so little effort to make a trace. 5 minutes maybe you got a trace. So yeah, don't reuse an old trace.
Using a fish over.
Yeah, definitely not. Don't reuse an old trace. Make a new one. You know you're good. None of us want to go out and lose fish.
Absolutely not. And one thing I did see on that trace you showed us previously, the leading wire that goes to your leader, I saw that was quite kinked and bent, and something you wouldn't actually expect if you look at the rigging of the sardine itself. It looks like it's out of the way of the sardine, but yet, as you can see in that trace, it got a bit figured up.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Is that something that happens normally, or is it a way that how the fish approaches the bait? Or
yeah, so what we found is if you when a kuta takes a bait, most fish that we fish for, predator fish, they like to take a bait from the front. So if your sardine is facing right to you guys, they like to come from the front, take it head on. That's why our J hook points forward, because that helps your hook ratio. But if they miss it ever so slightly to the left, and your line's going towards you guys, that would be the boat, it's so easy for them to pick up your leader. And we all know a leader is super strong, but at the end of the day, it's still a nylon or mono based product. So yeah, the chances of you being cut off right then and there are really large. So that's why I think a proper, like I said in the first video, 10 to 15 centimeter trace that goes to your leader is absolutely essential. If you don't have one, you're probably still going to hook up every now and again, but you're definitely going to lose more fish, in my opinion.
yes, definitely, and as we all know, these kutas are known for greyhounding as well. So they'll start at the end of your sardine and eat it all the way to the front. So for that reason, I think it's essential to have these wires, obviously, that protect your hooks so that you don't lose the fish at the end of the day. And as we saw, those things have razor sharp teeth, something you don't want to mess with. So I absolutely think the trace did its job, held up quite nicely if you ask me. Yes, it has a few dents, but we expected that. Overall, I think the product did what it was supposed to do. So we caught our fish. You guys will all see that in the next video, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so I think the trace was a huge success.
Yeah, no,
what's your
definitely.
feeling about it?
No, definitely, huge success. Look, it's been tried and tested many times over by many different people. But like I said, if it works, and don't change it. So if you do your basics right, you make yourself a couple of kuta traces, you should be fine. And yeah, we'd love to hear from you guys. If you watched the first video or the second video, if you guys made a kuta trace, how you found it. Personally, I struggled the first couple of times that I tried it, made a lot of mistakes.
And it's quite hard on your fingers. You don't realize it at the time, but afterwards you can realize your fingers worked when
Quite
making
hard.
this trace.
Yeah, definitely. So we'd love to hear from you guys in the comments.
I would love to hear what you guys struggled with. If there was something that was unclear, please tell us that as well. And if you caught a fish using one of these traces, please link us in a video or an image or anything.
Yeah, we'd absolutely love to see that. But yeah, all in all, I think the kuta traces worked.
Did its job absolutely perfect.
No complaints. And if you guys have any comments about something you think we could improve on our kuta traces, I know some people do it a bit different. Please let us know that as well. We're also fishermen. We're also looking to learn, and just strive to be the best fishermen we can. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, huge success. Thanks to Zandy and my dad and everybody who went out to the boat with us. We're really fortunate to catch a couple of fish. And yeah, always just nice to be on the ocean, trying to catch some fish, and 10 times better when you catch some.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's worth every cent, every kuta trace made. So I guess we'll see you guys in the next video.
Awesome. Cheers.